Hey guys, my name is Kathryn Ewing, and today I am talking about the preparation for events, the importance of events. I would not be where I am today without events and everything else. So I started in the business August 22nd, 2023. So I'm about to come up on my 1 year mark. And within 2, 3 weeks from me enrolling as a brand partner, I attended PXP in Orlando, Florida. And when I say this was spontaneous and completely out of my comfort zone, even buying the plane ticket 5 days before departure was just not me. I'm very much a planning person, a very organized, thorough person. But there was something that kept pulling at me and telling me how important, beside Brent telling me how important and how beneficial this would be. But at the end of the day, it's ultimately, my decision. I'm so thankful that he asked me and that he encouraged me and kind of, gave me that guidance because I possibly wouldn't have gone. So, to any of you out there that have people on your team, whether they're new or been around, encourage them to come. It's an opportunity of a lifetime. I have not ever regretted it. And I'm just so thankful and pumped to attend the next PXP, which we have here in a few weeks. So when I showed up in Orlando, Florida, like I said, I was only in the business pushing on 3 weeks. I had just signed up my first brand partner actually the day before I showed up. And with that being said, I stayed with 18 individuals that I had never met in a house. Um, I then walked into a room of a little over 200 people, a party that Brent was hosting. And any other circumstance, I possibly would have walked away and just been like, okay, this is not for me. But again, there was just that thing that just kept telling me, you need to be here. You're at the right place. These are amazing people. And I am so excited that I stuck with my gut because it was an absolute amazing experience. The positive vibes. I attended every single session. I have notes galore, made so many amazing relationships and met so many incredible people and learned so much. Yes, it was a little overwhelming because it was so much information, but luckily I was able to come back and put the pen to paper, go through my notes, ask additional questions, and I have just been soaring ever since. And honestly, when I came back, I was so pumped and ready to just, you know, go running basically with my business. 90 days in, I was ready to set a super Saturday. People were talking about these parties and super Saturdays, and I wanted to do one of my own in my area because we didn't have any events in the Louisiana area. So I met with Brent and Andrea, and again, we put the pen to paper and we scheduled an amazing event that occurred the end of the end of January, and we had almost 75 people there with 200 to 300 people online that were connecting through Zoom. It was an incredible event. We had people from all over attend, whether they were on my team, not on my team. We had guests, we had people that were already in the business. It was just an amazing, amazing experience and a huge success. And I can just, tell you that it is so important to have those events and attend those events. So ever since then, I've actually made a commitment to myself to make sure to attend one event a month. Now, if I can do more, I'm all about it. I do work full time. And so I'm doing this strictly part time and having so much fun. I have two amazing children. So that was a reasonable goal for me. And what I have found is that now, as we're growing as a company and as various teams, there's more events that are accessible to me during the week, for example. So I still stick to that goal of one event a month, but it's usually events that are a good 7, 8 hours from me. And let me tell you the reason. The reason I do that is really for myself. I do it because of the positive atmosphere that takes place at these events, in addition to all the nuggets that you're going to learn from various people, from various teams. And it's just so beneficial. And then I'm able to take that information and bring it back to my team members. But also, it has helped me internally. It has helped my positive outlook. And it's given me exactly what I need because I love being around our amazing community. I love being around the positive vibes day in, day out. And it's just something that my soul really needs. And I'm so very thankful for it. So I'm able to stick with that goal and actually exceed it because whether I have the event or other people around me is having events, we are including each other. And so that's just a huge blessing. Actually have an event here this week that it has nothing to do with me, but I was invited by someone that I've gotten to know, and I'm able to bring people, and we'll see where it goes. It's just absolutely amazing. And actually, I've now scheduled another Super Sunday, also have a drop talk in the Mississippi area, but my Super Sunday is in Louisiana. So I'm doing that coming up at the end of this month. We had such a huge success at the beginning of the year. We're doing another one, and I have incorporated other individuals, other leaders from other teams, and we are working together, and that's just so rewarding. So, with that being said, the way that I go about any event, whether it's a drop talk or it's a Super Saturday, Super Sunday, doesn't matter how small or big, extravagant, easy, doesn't matter. I still go in with the same focus. And the focus is, what's that agenda going to be? What do I want to get out of it? And what do I want others to get out of it? So if we're talking a drop talk, for example, make it easy, make it simple. You can do it during the week. You can do it on a weekend. And basically, what we have seen that works is getting about 3 or so people to do a testimony at the beginning. If there's multiple teams there, I like to get one from each team. We can kind of have a different variety. And then once they share, we then go into the presentation, and we make the presentation a good 8 to 10 minutes long. And then we leave the rest of the time for any Q&A. And basically, we try to keep that within 30 minutes. And then at that time, if people want to hang around, mingle, ask questions, they can do that on their own accord. And that way we can get more people. We can get people that are still within the workforce. We can get people that are retired. We can get people that are on the fence. We can get people that are going, what in the world are you guys doing? I just want to come and be nosy. It's short and sweet, straight to the point. So highly encourage the drop talks anywhere you are. We've had success, whether it be at libraries, hotels, in person's homes, the Chamber of Commerce, any location, because guess what? A tablet, an iPad, a phone, any of those devices can go with us. And all we need access to is the presentation. And if you have to print out the presentation because electronics and connectivity is out of the question, you can still do that as well. People just want to be there and hear. They want to see the people with testimonies. They want to see that this product and this company is absolutely amazing. And we bring that as we have all of these events. Every single time that we're doing these events, we are bringing the leadership, and we are bringing our love and our passion for the products and for this company. And that's really all we need. So for the Super Saturdays, Super Sundays, those are a little bit more in depth because we do tag on the training. So what we like to do at the very beginning is we like to have the presentation. We throw in some testimonies in between. We usually will have a panel of roughly 10 people or so. Again, every event can be different. You just have to figure out what your goal is and what you want people to get out of it. And then you put together an agenda that can flow. If we have any videos, little clips that we can show to kind of break it up, we will throw that in there. I know that John did an incredible video here recently that a lot of people are utilizing, and it was done fantastically. You can definitely see his passion and his excitement. So I personally love to share that at any of these events. And I know that Brent and Andrea have implemented that into the agendas as well. Also, we will have some giveaways. We will get the audience involved. And Brent does an exceptional job with that, where he mentions, goes through the room and says, how much weight everybody's lost, and then how many boxes everyone sold. And it kind of breaks up where it's not just a straight someone presenting the whole time. We mix and match. and it has worked out beautifully. And then, of course, it's very laid back. So if you have to get up, you can. But my biggest thing is I like to have a little regroup beforehand. And that way we can figure out how everyone can have a part in it. Because at the end of the day, everyone wants to be a part of it, whether it's bringing water bottles or bringing the banner or working the sign-in table. We're not trying to make this, a very difficult um, event, but we do want everyone to feel that they have a part in it, because that's how we make this successful, is including everyone and getting all diverse personalities together in one room. Because guess what? We have one thing in common for sure. And that's we are like-minded individuals and we want people to succeed. So for the absolute utmost, you want to see what value you're going to give to others and what they can bring to you when you're doing these events. So again, when you put the pen to paper and come up with that agenda, what's your goal? What are you trying to accomplish? Whether it's a group of 5 or it's a group of 50 or it's a group of 500, it doesn't matter. What is that goal that you want to accomplish for that specific event? And other than that, guess what? It's a great photo op opportunity, whether they're your events or they're events that you're going to, that's additional marketing that you get to utilize and show everyone how much fun that we're having. So that's everything in a nutshell. Hopefully this has helped you guys. As always, I'm happy to answer any questions whatsoever. I'm just a text message or call away. You guys can pick my brain. And I would love to work with each and every one of you guys, no matter if you're on my team or not. I'm all about working with uplines, downlines, crosslines, sidelines, whatever it is. I have made some amazing relationships and friendships through this, and just extremely thankful and cannot wait for the next event, and especially PXP. So if you have not gotten your ticket to PXP, get it today, because I can guarantee you someone will let you bunk with them, because this is an experience you do not want to miss. Thank you guys so much for your time, and I hope you have a great rest of the week. Take care. Bye.